everyone, welcome to 5-Star Guns and Gears. Got a little unboxing for you guys today. We're going to be unboxing the Orcair PCP air compressor for you air gunners out there. So this is a 4500 PSI unit, and this has their digital display. So this is their upgraded model. Pretty cool. You can find these on Amazon, and I'll leave the link in the description and everything. That way you can go check them out. And you know, they're pretty reasonable. $2.99 is not bad at the time of this video. That's what the going rate is on this, so it might change. It just depends. You're just gonna have to check and see whenever you watch this video, see if it's the same. Have opened up the box, have not got it out. We're gonna go ahead and do an unboxing, see what's in the box, and then we'll kind of go from there. I did take the manual out of it. That was on the very top. And it is a 12V and 110, so that's kind of cool. So you're going to be able to take it out in the field with you if you got 12 volts, so that's awesome. And it has 110 and 220 as well. So so if you're across the pond and need a 220 version, that you're going to be able to use it. Then again, if you need 110, you're going to have that as well. Let's get in this box, see what's in it, and we're going to put it to use and see how it works. And throughout the next several months and stuff, you're going to be able to see us using this on a lot of our PCP outings and stuff like that. When we go and do outings with our PCP air rifles, we'll be using this to top off, and I'll give y'all a report along the way, how it's holding up and everything. I've heard nothing but good about these, so we're going to check it out and see if this is something maybe you're interested in today. So first off, it does have the whip right here with your quick connects. Look like it has a quick connect on both ends, so that's kind of cool. Do like that. I did order one thing that is not part of this kit, and I'll get to it in a minute. I'll show you what I ordered. This is the 12-volt harness right here. I assume that's going to plug into the unit, and then you can plug this into like your batteries, like if you have a vehicle or something, or a standalone, like maybe you got a 12-volt lithium battery or something that's lightweight that you can take in the field with you. That'd be an option. Got a bag of some fittings, it looks like, and some O-rings, and looks like a burst disc in there. So looks like we got some filters right here and some more O-rings. And we got your traditional 110 volt, what I call a PC cord is what I always call it, but it's that version that you'd use kind of like in a PC or a power outlet or something like that. So it comes with your 110 volt cord right there. This particular unit is orange. Let me stand up. I believe it's about 16 pounds, I believe, is the weight of this. Nothing else in the box. So this is the unit itself, and I'm going to take a first look at it with you guys. Okay. It does have a digital screen here up top. Has a fan. I'm sure that works a power supply or something in there. And it has your AC and DC inputs. And on the front, it has a bleed valve. Has a safety valve. I'm sure that's for your burst disc and your air outlet. So let me get this camera turned around. We're going to go ahead and do a overhead shot, and I'll show you how I plan to assemble this. The only other thing that I got separate for this was I did order, and this came on Amazon too, ordered this, and it is a water separator just to have a extra measure of precaution of moisture, make sure it's staying out of my air rifles. It's pretty cool. It's pretty heavy duty. It's going to be able to clip right on the front because it does have a quick connect. I think it takes the same filters. It comes with a filter in here and one in here, but it comes with a whole bag of filters for this. So have plenty of spares. So that's the only thing I added extra for this particular compressor. When it was coming in, I went ahead and placed an order and got this in just as a safety precaution. I don't know if it's necessary or not. Seeing that this has filters, I'm sure it is filtered. But hey, double filtration, nothing wrong with that, I'd say. So let's go ahead and get the camera turned around, and we'll show you kind of how to hook this up. Okay, well this is going to be pretty easy to set up. All we're going to have to do is plug in our AC since we're going to be doing this indoors. Go ahead and we will plug this power adapter right in here, power cord. That is the AC side right there. We will go ahead and set this off the side, but if you did want to use the 12 volt, then you would just simply plug this in. It only will go in one way, and then you'll just clamp this to your battery terminals. But we are going to go ahead and I am going to put this extra water separator on here just for good measure, and then we'll connect this whip as well. I'm happy with it. That's fine. Okay, let's go ahead and we will plug it in. All right, before we start filling this, and it is on 0, it's going to show you some features on here. It's going to be kind of hard because I've got really bright lights in here. This display is so much easier to see when in person than it is with all these lights on. I may have to actually turn these lights off just where y'all can see. That is much better. Okay. This is showing input voltage. I did swap this over to PSI. So to do that, you hold your plus. It'll go from bar to PSI. And for your temperature down here, it's on Fahrenheit. If you need Celsius, long hold your minus, and that's going to get you to Celsius. We're going to turn this on. We are set to 250 bar. Let's see how long it takes to fill this 350cc tank. All right, everyone, that is the Orcair 4500 PSI air compressor. Like I say, this is their digital display model, and I believe this is their most expensive one they have, which is $299, which is for a 4500 PSI compressor. That's a bargain, guys. We're going to put it through its paces, actually run it on 12 volts. So we're going to do a lot more testing. We're going to start using this probably just about on a daily basis. Pretty impressed. It ran out on this test 12 minutes and 22 seconds. Notice when I was reviewing the footage and everything, I guess I got too excited. I was showing y'all the display and the gun, and I didn't show y'all the phone, but it was set on 12 minutes and 22 seconds. That's not too bad fuel time from 0 to 250 bar. So that's pretty good. I like that. That's not long at all. And I don't run my guns out to 0, so it's always going to be a top off. So, you know, you're probably going to be looking at probably half that time, most likely. So 6 or 7 minutes to top off your gun in most cases for most cylinders. And that's a 350cc cylinder, so, you know, it's not the biggest cylinder, but it's a decent size. It's about average size cylinder, and it did a really good job on that. It was fast. It's not too loud. I expect to be louder than it is. After it cuts off, I don't know if I'm going to be able to highlight it or not, but it does go into a shutdown mode, which is when it hits its set pressure, it turns off the motor, but your fans ramp up and run to cool down this unit. So I do like that as well. So it's got a lot of really nice features in here. Really easy to change from Fahrenheit to Celsius and PSI to bar. So a lot of these are set with a gauge and it's bar and that's it. So those of y'all that are not used to using the bar system and would rather use PSI, you're going to be able to do it with this unit. Really nice display. I got something on the bottom display. I'm not sure what it is. It came out of the box like that. I thought maybe it was like some film over this, but I don't want to, I don't see where you can release the film. I don't want to mess it up or anything. So I'm just going to leave it alone. The display itself's not hurt. It's just a little lens that's over it. Cosmetic, no big deal. Seems to run out good. We're going to be putting this through its paces and everything. Probably have some more videos. I'd like to show you guys how to hook it up to 12 volt and let's see how it performs with that. It does have a safety shutoff in here that prevents your battery going below 10 volts. So that way it doesn't just kill your battery. That's a good thing. I do like that it has that. It's got a lot of smart, intelligent technology in this. It's got safety overrides and stuff where you can't, where I'm not going to say you can't damage this unit. It helps you prevent from damaging this unit. One thing we did learn on this unit was you do have to make sure you have all the pressure off of this before you start it. So go ahead and open the bleed valve and then close your bleed valve, then start the unit. If there's any pressure on the system, this unit's not going to run. It's a safety mechanism built in to protect the unit. So if it senses pressure in here, it will not start under pressure. So just know if you've got to restart it or whatever, make sure you bleed off your pressure valve. Very easy to do. When you get done, bleed off your pressure, take your hose off, and once it cools down, you're ready to store it and you're ready for your next fill session. So pretty easy and pretty simple. It does say that the filters in here to for your water filter, it recommends changing them out every 2 fills, I believe. Every 2 or 3 fills. I think it's every 2 fills. They give you several of them to get you started. I may not have to do it quite as often because I have an extra filter that I'm running inline. So, you know, that's just something we're going to have to test over time. This has nothing to do with this unit, but this unit does come with its own filtration system in it. So that's very nice. I do like that. You're going to be hard pressed to find 4,500 PSI compressors under $500–600 usually. So this is really a bargain. It's really portable. I've seen a lot of these compressors that are the entry-level compressors that are 4,500 PSI that are a lot bigger than this, a lot heavier, and some of them requires water tanks and stuff to keep them cool. This is all self-contained. I like this. You don't have a external power supply you have to hook to it. Some of them you have to hook external power supplies. This one's all self-contained, built in this one compact unit. Very easy to transport around and very easy to hook to 12 volts if you want to do that. And it comes with a pretty nice little cable set to clamp to your battery. So that's pretty nice. I like that. The wires and everything feel really good on these. I don't know if they are silicone based wires, but they feel like it. They are very pliable. They're not real rigid. So that's good. They're very flexible and stuff. I do like that about this. So the whole build looks really, really good. Very good quality. Very, very pleased with it so far. And we're going to give y'all updates as we go along. This is going to be a primary workhorse on our channel. And we'll let you know if anything happens along the way, anything we learn about it, any issues we may or may not run into, or any tips and tricks that may help you out along the way. So if you are thinking about getting this, check out the description down below. I'll leave a link to Amazon where I got this at, and y'all can go check it out, see if it will fit your needs. I'm certainly going to prefer using this over my Hill hand pump. And my scuba tank, the bad thing about it, it is only filled to 3,300 to 3,500 PSI by the scuba shop. That's as high as they'll fill it. So this will give me opportunity when I want to fill to a full 250 bar, I can do it now. I'll be able to do it with this compressor. So that's very, very good. I'm very, very pleased with this so far. And hey, it's pretty neat, guys. I think y'all ought to go check it out. And if you can add a compressor to your air gun needs and stuff, I think you're going to be happy. That way you're not always tied down to a scuba tank or a hand pump. And very, very beneficial. And with it being AC and DC, it makes it 100% portable. You can take it out in the field. Something that I would highly suggest, and I may do, I have some 12-volt lithium batteries that are compact. They're about the size of a motorcycle battery. I think that would be ideal because they are high amperage batteries. They actually connect it to this, and then you have a lightweight battery to go with this. It's not too heavy anyway, and you can actually carry that in the field with you and set up anywhere you wanted. That's something that we certainly may test on this channel as well, guys. So I want to show that to you guys. I think it's a pretty cool system. Y'all ought to check it out. Guys, if you're subscribed, thank you very much. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Hit that thumbs up if you would, and hit that notification icon. That way you know when we're putting out a new video. And as always, God bless, and I'll catch y'all in the next episode.